vlog. I am so excited about today. Today I launch my first ever sewing crafts challenge from stitch to stage, and I'm going to tell you all about it in this video, and hopefully you'll all want to get involved. It's something completely different for the community to get involved in, and I am just absolutely beyond myself with excitement about it, and I hope you will be too. So, okay, I'm going to start at the beginning. Most of you know by now, but some of you maybe don't, that my kind of day job is that I'm a singer. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm the lead of a band called Gabby Young, and we used to be called Gabby Young and Other Animals, and we were an 8-piece, and all of my kind of gigs that I've done since I was, I don't know, 22, I've worn nearly a different outfit for. I know I've repeated a few of my favourite looks, but I have tried to be as theatrical, eccentric and out of this world as I possibly could for all of my gigs, so that when I stand on stage people kind of get taken to a different place. That's all part of my kind of aesthetic and my music and the things that I want to do for my audience, to create a big show, and also getting to wear, you know, pretty dresses and run around on stage is kind of a dream come true. So yes, so that's kind of my background, and it's got to be a couple of years ago now that my husband said, well, why don't you see if some of your sewing friends want to help you make some stage costumes? And then he was like, actually, you should do it as a competition. And at the time, I guess I was still quite kind of new in the community, and I was like, oh no, I feel really weird about coming along and being like, yay, let's do a competition all about me, and that's still something that I'm slightly feeling right now. But I was at the new craft house party last summer, and the lovely Zoe Sews, who's a fellow vlogger and blogger, said to me, Gabby, I'd really love to design and make you a stage outfit. And I told her about what my husband said, and I was like, well, I mean, that's something I would love to do, I just don't know how I feel about it. And she encouraged me, and the people at the party there, I was talking to lots of people, and they were all really excited about this idea of designing and making something that they wouldn't normally get a chance to wear. So this is why today I'm launching from stitch to stage, and the whole thing, the whole challenge is to design and make me a stage costume, and it will be for my next upcoming album tours. Oh, there's all sorts of prizes that I'm going to tell you about in a bit, but the ones from me are that I will wear them on stage for the runners-up and the winner. I will do photo shoots with them, and the winner's even going to have a music video with their costume completely featured, and yeah, I mean, that's just amazing. It's a dream come true for me that I can introduce something like that too, and yeah, I mean, as I said before, I'm still holding on to a little bit of, oh gosh, I'm really like feel weird that this competition's all about me, but it's kind of not. It's about being able to make something that's going to be shown to lots of people, and something outside people's comfort zone, that maybe they kind of have a dream of making something crazy, and here is your chance. So yeah, that is what the competition is about. There's all sorts of rules and terms and conditions that I have put on a special web page. So at gabbyyoung.com/stitch2stage is full of information. I've got my measurements there. I've got little things like, remember I play guitar, so try not to have anything big at the front. I've got a Pinterest board with all sorts. I think I've pinned about 150 pictures of just kind of crazy outfits that might inspire some people to think outside the box. I've got, what else have I got on the webpage? Oh, I'm so excited about this. I am giving you a download of little croquis of me. I think that's how you say it, croquis? Croquis, I think, that the lovely, lovely Sarah Hughes illustrated for me, and I'm so happy with them. They're so cute, and maybe my waist isn't quite that small, but I wasn't going to change it. I just loved it. So yes, they will be downloadable. I will put them in the link below as well, and you can sketch your ideas. You could trace them if you want the lines a bit fainter, and sketch your ideas on top. Now the main thing about the competition, in fact the only kind of main rule, is that it has to be handmade, but beyond that anything goes. So you can even upcycle something you already own or get from a charity shop. You can make it completely from scratch. You can use sewing patterns if you want. You can knit something, you could crochet something, you could embroider, you can even glue it together. It doesn't have to be, you know, beautifully made. It's for stage, so it is something that will get its hour of glory and be worn on a stage and run around, but people won't see it up close. So I'm not crazy about, you know, people feeling that they have to make something pristine, because you know how I make things. It is not pristine. I'm wearing a jumper at the moment, a chuck jumper that I knitted, that I ran out of wool when I got to the neckline and the second half of the sleeve. So I finished it in the closest match I could find. So yeah, I'm not about pristine. I just want, like, you know, people just to kind of have a bit of a crazy time with it and definitely think outside the box. But also that doesn't mean that it has to be really hard to make. So the kind of things I make on stage are like chiffon capes that are just basically a circle of fabric with a hole for my head, and then I trim it with pom-poms, and you know, like lace collars and things, and they take like half an hour to make. So I don't want this to feel like it's something really intense that you have to really spend a lot of time on, because a lot of us don't have the time to spend. So yeah, I really want people to just have a play and not think too seriously about it. There will be 5 runners-up, and all of the runners-up will have their costumes worn on stage, and also for a photo shoot that I'm doing with the amazing Rachel Sherlock, who takes a lot of my pictures and is wonderful. And plus an unbelievable amount of sewing goodies. I'm just gonna rattle off a few. So these are the runners-up still. So I've got my laptop here. So Iron Patterns are giving you PDF patterns, so are By Hand London, and so is Coco Wawa Crafts, and so is Sew Over It. And Minerva Crafts a £50 fabric hamper. So the runners-up, and there's loads more, I'm just kind of skimming through. The runners-up are gonna have an amazing time. Yeah, there's gonna be all sorts of wonderful gifts and things for you. And then the winner is gonna have their costume featured in a music video that I will have a proper crew doing it. We do very high-end music videos, and also worn on stage, also worn for a photo shoot, and just it will be something that will be very, very spoken about. And then your sewing prizes, the grand prize from Minerva Crafts is a dressmaker's dummy. It's worth £180. It's an adjuster form, and you will give us your size as well to make sure that it's the right size for you. And all sorts, I mean, there's £50 fabric bundle from Girl Charlie. Tilly and the Buttons is giving you patterns. Faff are giving you a goodie bag worth £100. I mean, honestly, the list goes on. It is unbelievable, and I'm so honoured and excited to run this competition. Okay, I've got to calm down. So that's kind of the gist of it. I know that there's probably all sorts of questions, so please send them in. Definitely one question I know is going to be asked is do you want it to be made? And definitely it does need to be made to be judged. If you are doing kind of sketches and photographs and you want to email me and check a few things, that's fine, like you can totally do that. But if you want to send it in, you can send me an email and I will email you with an address to send it to. And it does help me if you can send it in, because then I can judge it, you know, in the flesh. But obviously, you know, you might live too far away or something, and photographs are fine. You can have it on yourself, on a mannequin, on a friend model, or even a flat lay, as long as I can see all the pieces. The deadline is the 30th of April. Now I have to make it then because I'm off on tour in the middle of May, so I kind of need to at least know what I'm going to be wearing for that tour. Another thing is that you can join together. You don't have to do this by yourself, and there's no rules about how many are included in different projects. You can do more than one. You could join different groups, and you could say, hey, let's do like a gold one together, and I'm gonna do something with pom-poms with this other guy. Like, there's no rules on that stuff, and no age limit. It's worldwide, open to everyone. If you live really far away and you want to send it to me and you were worried about it maybe meeting the deadline, just let me know, because we can work around things like that. I can judge off the photographs and know it's on its way. Definitely the winners and the runners up, I will need to get it at some point. So, you know, if it's a case of finding out that you have won and you just sent me a photograph, then all you need to do is just send it in immediately, and I will email you and let you know if I need your costume to kind of be sent to me, because it might be in the running for one of the prizes. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just having a quick look. On the web page as well, there's kind of previous stage outfits, so you can see the kind of things I like to wear. But again, anything goes. I mean, I definitely like the kind of crazy structures, and even if it's things like a whole pom-pom dress, or like think Bjork, think Kate Bush, think David Bowie, even Katy Perry. She wears some amazing things on stage, so does Madonna. Just, yeah, think out there. Oh, and Lady Gaga, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't want a meat dress, I'm just going to put that out there. I have said on the webpage, please consider that I need to be slightly supported, because I am running around a lot and I have 34D busts, so I'm not, you know, I need support, let's put it that way. So strapless doesn't normally work for me, but I could do strapless with, you know, see-through straps or something. I love it bright and colourful, but I also love metallics. And oh, I don't really want to give you too many ideas, because I just want you to go away and see what you come up with, and that is the whole idea of this competition. And if you can't tell, I'm just over the moon, and I really, really hope you all want to get on board. Yeah, let me know what you think. Please send me any questions, and I will be sending you all sorts of updates on prizes, because there'll be more added as we go on. I'm going to be sending you any kind of things that have flagged up, you know, that people have all been asking questions. I'll let you know the answers. I will be at your beck and call, so please just, you know, send me any messages, any kind of ideas or anything. And I'm not closed to, if people say, hey, do you would you prefer something like this or this, I can answer questions and things as well. I'm kind of a judge, but also your friend, and therefore whatever you need. Oh, and also in terms of social networks, you can post whatever you want. It's not going to change my judging. It doesn't, you know, even if I know you, because a lot of people are like worried to enter competitions because they know me. I am judging this just on, would these clothes look brilliant on stage, and would my audience enjoy it? That is the only thing I'm judging it on. So yeah, so please feel free, even if, you know, you're Megan. Megan, you better enter. Yeah, she is having a baby, so I'll let her off. But yeah, there is no bias towards anyone, so please don't worry about things like that. A huge, huge thank you to my sponsors. I can't believe how many people have got involved and on board for this. It really is amazing to be able to offer you such an incredible prize package. So yeah, I will be in touch. Enjoy it, guys, from stitch to stage. I can't wait. Okay, lots of love. Bye.